So are you torn between the PlayStation Portal and the PlayStation Backbone controller? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're putting these two head to head for the ultimate showdown. So stick around and find out which one comes out on top. What is going on, you wonderful people? I'm Brandon and welcome to CraytonTv. Today we're going to be comparing the PlayStation Portal versus the Backbone PlayStation Edition controller and which one is the better buy. So first, let's talk about the PlayStation Backbone Edition controller, which I have been using since launch day. So now you get, a collapsible and compact design, low latency connection. Like any games that support controllers, it does come with a 3.5mm headphone jack, or you can just use Bluetooth for using like your AirPods or whatever Bluetooth headset that you have. You got Lightning or USB-C port, which is right here. I have the Lightning version. You do get 1-year warranty with the PlayStation Edition Backbone controller once you sign up or purchase the controller. I will leave a link to it down in the description box down below. If you do use my link, we both get $10 for games. Also get lifetime firmware updates with the Backbone app. It does have this little sliding mechanism. There's no battery required. You get direct connection because you're playing off your phone. You can download the App Store off your Google Play Store. You can charge while you're playing the game. So this is using Lightning. And then you got the iPhone 14. I think the newer models, if you have USB-C, this will have USB-C, so you're able to charge your phone up while you're playing games. Very awesome PlayStation accessory device. So here it looks like when you have your phone connected to the Backbone PlayStation Edition controller. This is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. You got your Backbone. Once you have it installed, you can launch the Backbone app just by pressing that button there. You do have your menu button, which brings up your profile, adding friends. You got your photos from when you record your gameplay, screenshots, settings, messages if you're in a group message, and Twitch, or you can stream on YouTube with this device. General chat, party room, all your friends list that you have. So yes, I have been adding tons of you guys there, so you can add me. No worries about that. Do get your menu. You can play touchscreen. You got your settings to go through. Lets you know your connections, controller, captures, how you record video. 1080p. Gives you help for tutorials. Backbone app serves as a third-party accessory, so whatever apps or games you have installed on your phone, you can install them. You can also, it tells you when you go by the menus and the categories where to download them at. Like in the right-hand corner, it'll tell you App Store, Xbox Gameplay, Remote Play, PS Remote Play, tells you Apple Arcade. Some cons of it is a subscription base. So when you purchase the Backbone PlayStation Edition controller, you do get 1 year free subscription. And then after that, it's $30 a year. Not too bad. So, hey, it gives you all the access to features where you can stream from here. They do give you little tutorials at the bottom, which is if you want to see people highlights that you can post your highlights on here. You can like people's stuff, check them out. The PS Remote Play app. So this is a shortcut also. If you press and hold right here, you can mute yourself while in game. You can play on any screen. So it gives you like menus and tips and tricks. So it lets you know how you can play on any screen, how you can do messages, how you can screen share. You got your game mode that's enabled automatically. You got smart recording, tips and tricks, just to let you know whatever everyone know about the Backbone PlayStation Edition controller, or whatever controller that you got. Pretty awesome device. You play on any screen, a MacBook, iPad, or you can just use your DualSense controller if you want to connect that to your iPad and play that way, or to your computer. The next thing that sucks about Backbone controller is you're playing on your phones with the Backbone. If you're playing in the sun, you got to keep in mind that sometimes maybe the phone will start to overheat. We're going to talk about one of my favorite, PlayStation Portal, my newly favorite actually. Been having this since launch day with the PlayStation Pulse wireless earbuds. So $200, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But here we are, yes, the PlayStation Portal. A few pros with the PlayStation Portal. Yes, you can do it just like the Backbone. You can play anywhere, connect to your PS5 anywhere there is Wi-Fi, or a Wi-Fi connection that's across the globe. Need your connection speed to be a minimum of 5 megabytes per second, but PlayStation would recommend that you have at least 15. So I'm gonna say go with the 15. Trust and believe, go with the 15. A lot of people don't like the PlayStation Portal, they downsize it. I like the PlayStation Portal. I like that you have the ability to play your PS5 games on the go. You're laying in bed, using the bathroom, outside, watching your kids, whatever that you do. 8-inch LCD screen, touchscreen, by the way, so you got the little touchpad. It is 1080p, 60 FPS, which is a nice high quality picture. Some things with the PlayStation Portal, you do get nice game quality, game compatibility, so you can play a lot of tons of games with it on your PS5 that are installed on your PS5. So you can play games from your PS5 consoles that do include PS5 and PS4 games, but they do have to be installed on your console. So if you have the disc version out and about and you're gone and you're away, keep in mind that if you forgot to put the disc inside your game, inside your console, and you didn't update it or nothing, yeah, you won't be able to play that game. Best believe that. You do get the immerse of having the feeling of a PS5 controller in your hands. You know, it took some time to get used to with the screen in the middle. So it did take me some time to get used to that, because like sometimes if you want to, when you're playing the game, you want to hit the touchpad, it's down here instead of, you know, being up here like a normal PS5 controller. The way they have it, it just took some time to get used to. But now that I've been using it since launch day, I've got really good used to it. I be dominating on games, the games that I do have installed. Well, also with the PlayStation Portal, you do get adaptive triggers. You also got haptic feedback. It works with supported PS5 games. Supported PS5 games. Keep that in mind. You do get audio options, so you do get a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, or you know, for your wired connection. You do have a built-in microphone. You got Sony's new PlayStation Link feature, which is right here. You do have to use Sony's new PlayStation Pulse wireless earbuds, so if you do want to check out that video, I will leave a card link down here to it, so you can check out that video there, and it'll be at the end of this video. But yeah, here's the PlayStation Pulse wireless earbuds, or you can use Sony's new PlayStation Pulse Elite wireless headset that does release February 21st, 2024 for $150. But with the PlayStation Link feature, you do get, you know, wireless audio technology. You get lossless, low latency. I do wish we did have Bluetooth so I can just use my AirPods, but I feel that I'm gonna keep saying it until it probably happens, but I know I'll probably be wrong. But I still feel that there's probably more hidden features with the PlayStation Portal that just locked behind software updates, and Sony hasn't released them yet, because they did the same thing when the PS5 came out. Remember, the PS5 first launched, everybody, oh, you can update it. Once people started seeing you can update it and put SSD in there to upgrade your storage, yeah, guess what? It was locked behind a software update until Sony pushed it out, and then now you can go up to 8 terabytes on your PS5. The PlayStation Portal does have some cons. One of the cons of the PlayStation Portal is the streaming quality. You know, that always depends on your Wi-Fi connection, if you're in a good spot or something, because you may have some, you know, some frame drops while you're playing games. This all depends on your Wi-Fi connection and everything else. Portability, yes, it's portable, but it is hard to travel with this PlayStation Portal, especially how big it is and, like, you know, rectangular shape. Here's the case. This is the carrying case that I ordered from Amazon. Links to it down in the description box down below. But yeah, here's the carrying case. You can, you know, just place the PlayStation Portal inside, you know, protects it, bam. But this is what you'll be traveling with going places. If you're going on a trip, it doesn't really fit in most backpacks, so you do have to get bigger. The portability, it's okay. It does have lack of audio support, so which means by no Bluetooth support, which is probably still locked behind the software update, but no Bluetooth support, because, you know, most people did want to just use the AirPods or whatever Bluetooth headset that they have, and who knows if Sony would ever give it to us or release, if it's built into the PlayStation Portal itself. Another thing that it does lack is that, you know, having no internet access when you're trying to use it in public Wi-Fi, such as Starbucks, hotels, airports. There's no internet access. So if you get on their Wi-Fi, they have like the internet access where you got to confirm just before you get on the Wi-Fi and stuff like that. Can't do that with the PlayStation Portal, unless you're going to use your mobile hotspot and connect your phone to the Wi-Fi and do it that way, and then connect your portal to the hotspot of your phone, then you should be good to go. Which I don't know why Sony did this. Maybe it's locked behind a software update. Is the cloud streaming, like especially for people that pay for PlayStation Plus and pay for the top tier of PlayStation Plus. Damn, that's a tongue twister. Just think about it. Okay, you pay for the top tier PlayStation Plus, like the premium and the essentials, all that stuff, the top tier, you know, but you can't cloud stream games on it. Like if I come over here and show you the PlayStation Plus, I'm on the essential, so I'm on the basic one, but they got extra and premium. You want to compare plans. Well, look, if you compare the plans right here, on the premium plan, you do get cloud streaming. On the extra, you don't. The extra and the essential, I think those two should be probably combined together on the PlayStation Plus, because there's really nothing much difference. You only get one more thing you just get is in the extra, you get game catalogs. But on the premium, you get cloud streaming, you get game trials, classic catalogs, you get the full work. PlayStation should combine the essential and the extra together, because you're really not really losing much between the two. If the PlayStation Portal was able to cloud stream, woo! Ooh, best believe everybody be trying to get their hands on it. They still are, even though it's sold out. Still to this day, the PlayStation Portal sold out. The Pulse wireless earbuds sold out. Come on, Sony, just give us the cloud streaming on the Portal, software update, push that out. Backbone right now on Backbone's website is still $100. You can get it on sale sometimes for around like $80 that I have seen it. So if you do want to purchase one, link will be down in the description box down below. Use my link and we'll both get $10 for games. Now you got the $200 PlayStation Portal. Paying $200 for this. Some people think it was not worth the $200 because it's just an accessory device, and the $200 wasn't that bad. It could have gave us more features, but I still think they're locked behind software updates. But yeah, $200, $100. Which would you rather pass? So there you have it, the ultimate comparison. PlayStation Portal versus PlayStation Backbone Edition controller. They both have their own unique features. So who do you think won the battle? Would you rock with the PlayStation Portal or the PlayStation Backbone? Which one would you rather have? $100 for the Backbone, $200 for the PlayStation Portal, $200 if you need the wireless earbuds. Even the PS5 DualSense Edge Pro controller was $200. That's two. That's $600 right there. For these three things right here, it costs more than PS5. Sony sure do like $200, but hey, let me know. So if you did enjoy this video, if this video was able to help you out, like this video, subscribe if you are new. Thanks for watching. You can check out this video right here of the PlayStation Pulse Explore wireless earbuds. I'll see you over there. Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. God bless. Peace.